It can
Exactly.
happen that one time. There is no justification thereafter that it cannot happen again and again and again and again and again, because this is just like a snowball going down a hill. It'll only keep getting bigger till it takes out a full city at the end of that hill, and that city is your relationship. फाइनल हो गया फाइनली, मतलब एग्जाम दे रहा था क्या?
मतलब अरे बताया ना तेरे को यार, ऑफिस में थोड़ा भसड़ है ना ट्रेनिंग में यहाँ पे, कि पैसे दे रहे हैं तो थोड़ा लेते भी है ना बराबर।
हाँ तो
वो सीन
मतलब
सॉर्ट
हो गया ना, लेकिन
सॉर्ट कर लिए।
बेटे
अब नौकरी का टेंशन नहीं है अपने को, इसलिए अब अपन जो है कायदे से काम करेंगे।
हाँ तो अच्छा है ना, हो
और
गया ना तेरा भाई, अभी लॉन्ग लास्टिंग हो गया तेरे लिए, अभी तेरे को टेंशन नहीं है कुछ।
एग्जैक्टली अब लॉन्ग लास्टिंग हो गया, अब टेंशन नहीं है किसी तरीके की, कोई भसड़ नहीं है, बस सिर्फ काम करना है, पैसे छापने और ज़िंदगी में कुछ और करना है।
हाँ तो बस यही तो ऑब्जेक्टिव है,
बस।
हो गया ना, सॉर्टेड। और क्या कर रहा था आजकल तू? न्यूज़ वगैरह देख रहा है, क्या कर रहा है? मतलब उसी में घुसा हुआ था
न्यूज़
क्या पूरा?
पूरा यार, मतलब पूरा टाइम इस समय, मतलब मेरे को, बिकॉज आई डिड नॉट वांट टू टेक एनी चांसेस, तो मैं पूरा डेडिकेशन इस समय उसी में था 2 हफ्ते कि
नहीं
पर
नहीं,
हो
सही है
जाए।
ब्रो, सही है सही है सही है।
फाइनली कल अभी उन्होंने अनाउंस कर दिया कि रिजल्ट क्लियर है, वी आर गोइंग टू हिट द फ्लोर ना, मतलब अब टेंशन नहीं है कोई, और फ्लोर पे आ गए तो मतलब अब तो नौकरी पे कोई वो नहीं है, ट्रेनिंग में रहता है थोड़ा।
हाँ वो तो होता ही है
But-
ब्रो, गिवन द फैक्ट कि वो लोग बिहाइंड द सीन्स मैनिपुलेशन बहुत करते हैं स्पेसिफिक एम्प्लॉयज़ को लेके।
दैट इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट दे डू, एंड मैं तुझे आई एम टेलिंग यू टू बी ऑनेस्ट, मतलब अगेन सौरभ से बहुत अच्छा कनेक्शन था जो भी था, बट ही गेव मी हिज वर्ड, आई टोल्ड यू कि आई वर्क फॉर ट्रेनिंग, और ये प्रोटोकॉल होता है कि ट्रेनिंग में एनी XYZ रीजन, कोविड का सीन था, बिकॉज आई वेंट देयर एंड आई वर्क फॉर देम, मैंने अपना टाइम दिया, देयर सपोज टू पे मी, दैट इज अ क्लॉज। उस पे इनके HR ने क्लॉज लगा दिया कि आपने नोटिस नहीं सर्व किया, ट्रेनिंग पीरियड में नोटिस सर्व करवा रहे हैं, इसलिए आपके पैसे नहीं देंगे। इट वॉज मेयर 4500, बट सौरभ प्रॉमिस्ड मी कि भाई ये और कोई नहीं मिलेगा, तेरे को मिलेगा, टाइम लगेगा, एंड नाउ ही इज लाइक कि अब फाइनेंस ने मना कर दिया, ऑफिस तो गुड़गांव में है और कुछ नहीं कर सकते, उन्होंने रिजेक्ट कर दिया है। लाइक फक शिट मैन, तुम मेरे को पहले ही बोल देते, एटलीस्ट यू शुड हैव नॉट गिवन मी दैट होप ना कि नहीं भाई आई एम देयर एंड यू नो, बिकॉज दैट इज योर मनी, यू डिजर्व इट, ऑल दैट शिट। मैंने कहा चल भाई कोई नहीं, तू रख ले अपने पास, एक आध महीने
बेवकूफ़ी
की
है
टेंशन
ब्रो,
दी है।
और क्या है ब्रो, लाइक लिटरली लोग कोविड के वजह से पीपल आर जॉइनिंग इंडस्ट्रीज जिसमें उनका कुछ लेना देना नहीं है भाई, ठीक है ना। आई कम फ्रॉम एन एंटरटेनमेंट बैकग्राउंड, आई कम फ्रॉम अ जर्नलिज्म कॉलेज, बट आई एम हियर एंड आई एम डूइंग दिस डिजिटल, असं क्या वर्चुअल असिस्टेंट की नौकरी, फॉर वॉट? Because people don't have options, and today's time, especially if you're working from home, you don't have much that you can do. The only thing that you can do is take what you're getting at this point in time. People are applying for menial jobs bro, people are doing multiple work from home jobs, पता है तेरे को, just so that they can match the salary that they were getting pre-COVID. I mean
दैट इज सो ट्रू, एंड अगेन अभी बहुत लोगों के पास तो मतलब इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड जॉब्स भी नहीं, एंड दैट इज द ओनली रीजन, यू नो, दैट पीपल हैव टू कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन देयर स्किल, यू नो, एवरीथिंग फॉर दैट
100% bro, 100%.
पैकेज,
Especially people who are working on the, you know, the out there kind of arts, especially if you're
Right.
performers, or if you're artists, or if you're musicians, or if you're a journalist who's an independent journalist and not attached to a specific firm. हमारा पूरा काम was to be out there in the open world so that we can get sources, we can get stories that then we can develop upon. Or for artists, it was
Exactly.
going to different clubs and performing, because they get paid per gig. They don't get paid on a monthly basis. तो ब्रो आई हैव सीन द डार्क साइड ऑफ दिस इम्पैक्ट ब्रो, एंड बाय नो मीन्स दिस इज गेटिंग एनी बेटर। लोगों को लग रहा है कि लॉकडाउन खुल रहे हैं तो आर्टिस्ट लोगों की ज़िंदगी इज रिटर्निंग टू नॉर्मल, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ब्रो। अभी भी द रिस्ट्रिक्शंस आर जस्ट राइट देयर, and I have no idea how some of us are going to make it through to the other side without doing jobs, like linear jobs that have nothing to do with what we want to achieve in life. But still, if you have to do a 9 to fucking no, यहाँ 9 to 5 की जगह तो bro 6 to 4. Yeah, you have to do a 6 to 4 to freaking figure shit out, man. But
it's a matter of survival as of now, bro, you know, and whosoever, you know, tries hard and hard and hard, and
Yeah,
probably
man,
they'll make
like-
it through, because it is fucking really tough. And
Bro, today's day, bro, engineers with degrees from IIT are not getting jobs, man. And that's been the case for a long time. I agree to that. That's not something new. But the thing is that today, more people who have, you know, high standard degrees have no jobs to go with those degrees. Doctors are bloody
Exactly.
jobless, dentists are jobless, engineers are jobless, pilots are jobless, bro. I know so many pilots that don't have jobs. उनको कोई hire नहीं कर रहा. No airlines is going out of their way कि इनको job दे दो.
And you know something, that is, as a matter of fact, because of the reason, that our education system is so fucked up, so trashed. And then people get doctor's degree like anything. Like, being in a doctor's profession is something, that you would choose with your all conscience. It's just not that your dad has some, he's made a fortune and he just paid for it and you got the degree. You're fucking with people's life, and that
Exactly.
is the reason why people are jobless and why people are losing hope in the entire system.
But bro, like this
That is the main fucking reason.
it's gotten
but I-
ridiculous, bro. I don't understand. Like,
But I had something very sensitive to talk about. I'm not sure how you're gonna relate about this. I'm talking about like this domestic violence thing and violence in relationship. I have been speaking to a few of my friends recently, and one of them like has a really bad face, bro. Really bad face, wherein I know the boy personally as well, and I know the girl as well, and they have been to an extent in their relationship wherein the boy was literally hitting the girl and things like that, and which is something that hit you right there. You like, no matter what, nobody in this world has that right to raise a hand. Like, probably I might have done something very wrong to you, bro, very wrong to you, but again, there has to be a way to sit on one table and talk about it, rather than getting to that extent wherein you have to raise a hand on me or I have to raise the hand. And then like, if it's a man to man, it's still understandable and manageable. You can tell your conscious ki nahi, theek hai, aadmi hai yaar, ho gaya, aadmi mein hota hai. But when it is the other gender, it makes it worse.
bro, what's more ominous is the fact that when global countries that have nuclear weapons can sit on one table and talk, if
Right,
they can come to a common
exactly.
consensus that has the entire world's like existence on the table at that point in time, if they can come to a peaceful agreement, you're telling me violence is the answer to your so-called ego playing into play? Like, just because your ego was but hurt, then you have to use violence against someone who can't possibly defend themselves? Even when it comes to a man on man violence or whatever, bro, my funda on that is very, very accurate. If you are up against someone who can't defend themselves, you don't have the right to try anything. It's as simple as that. I don't give a rat's ass if it's a man, it's a woman, it's a child, it's a liquid gendered person or whatever. My point is simple to you. Use your words to talk and get your point across. If that person is not on the same wavelength as you and they don't understand you, walk the fuck away. No one has got you
Exactly.
there in chains and asking you to stay there and bear witness to whatever nonsense is going on. All right. Your
And
thought
then
process
you
is
create
different.
a ruckus on top of that, by raising hands and things like that, bro.
No, if you
Matlab, come on,
have done violence, if you did do that, there is no going back for you. That is my fucking
True,
public
true.
opinion. That I am
True,
not
true,
bloody hesitant to put this out there. If you did ever hit your girlfriend, or if you ever hit your significant other, or if whatever be the reason, dude, I've heard stories about people hitting their moms and shit, dude. You know how much it
Agreed, bro,
bloody
agreed,
aches
agreed.
a human being from within to understand what kind of a broken individual would want to go as far as to hit his own mother.
Oh fuck, man, fuck. You're saying this, and I am fucking having
Yeah.
goosebumps here, because
that's what I'm telling
like,
you,
again,
bro. It's-
you brought another equation here, like to what extent we have evolved as human beings. And again, this is the question that we need to ask ourselves: why? Why the fucking why are we doing this to ourselves? And the reason why I'm bringing this, as I told you, like this girl that I'm talking about again, as you said, it can, like, we have gone to any extent. It doesn't matter what the relationship is. If you are fucked up in here, if you're not sorted from here, you might end up hitting anybody, right? And that is exactly what I'm against. That no matter what the relationship, nobody has a right to raise hands on the other person. And when we all are adults, it's not that a father is trying to teach something to his kid and it's his own way of doing that. That's something that is also understandable, but there's a limit to it. But again, when you are two grown up individual adults, you got into a relationship together, and eventually, just because someone loved you or you felt something for someone, it does not give you a right to do that to that person. And then, bro, the story that I'm talking about, that is something, that is unimaginable. Like, the girl's lying on the floor and he's just so drunk that he doesn't realize that whether it's a human being or a fucking piece of shit lying there, and he's just hitting.
Bro,
out of
people
nowhere,
have people
like,
have died because of this shit. You know that or what? People
man.
have people have gone as far as to dying because of domestic violence, and then people don't even want to go and admit their wrongdoing. And in a nation like India, where there is a scapegoat for everything possible, right? Domestic violence is something
Yeah.
that is very often shrugged away, pushed under the
Exactly.
blanket. अरे घर की बात है, घर में रख. क्यों रखूँ मैं घर में?
Right.
क्यों रखूँ मैं घर में बात?
And then,
No, if
and
you
another reason-
didn't think twice before you raised your hand on someone who could not defend themselves, and you knew that
Right.
there was no way that they could defend themselves, how dare you then put the tag of ये घर की बात है, इसको घर में रख? Why are you talking about it outside, or why are you bringing in other people into the equation? If you are an 11-year-old child and you're watching your dad beat the shit out of your mom, you're telling me that it's not that 11-year-old child's right to go and seek help with someone who can do something about it? या उसको घर की बात समझ के घर में रखना चाहिए?
Ah, so true. And again, like adding on to this, another reason why I brought this up today is because we have to understand, as much as responsible the person who is doing this is, the other party is equally responsible. You cannot let anybody do that to you.
Dude,
You should not.
I understand that, but you more
Yeah.
often than not, whenever you talk about victims, right? Victims of domestic violence, these people, bro, they, because of years of abuse, right? See, domestic violence is two types of domestic violence exists out there. One that just happens all of a sudden out of the blue with no like signs or red flags, and the other is years of emotional abuse first, and then it gravitates into physical abuse, in which case these people have been exposed to abuse for so long in their lives, bro, that they start to think in their own head that they deserve it, that they deserve to be punished, that they deserve to be abused. More often than not, every time you talk to someone who's in an abusive relationship, they will try and defend their significant other who's actually hurting them every single day, who's beating the shit out of
Yeah.
them. They will defend that person, and they will be like, "Arey, nahin, nahin, he's not that way usually. He just got upset."
yeah.
Because they are trying to justify it to themselves that, "Oh no, I deserve it. That is why I'm getting this done to me."
Exactly. And again, that is exactly what we are trying to address here, bro. Like, that is again another barrier which is causing all this, right? You don't deserve. It's okay to make mistakes, it's okay to fall for the wrong person, but that does not mean that you deserve this level of you deserve, or you allow somebody to go to this extent that you're being treated like a piece of shit, somebody going to that extent and hitting you, right? I would not take that, and probably I would not, like,
No,
as I have always said,
that's absolute nonsense, bro. Especially when people try to justify it after it has happened. Oh, that no, we've been together for so many years. Oh no, I love that person so much. Of course, I love that person. It happened. It just happened all of a sudden, and all of that justification comes into play when it happens for the first time, when it's never happened
Exactly.
before. But if it can
Exactly.
happen that one time, there is no justification thereafter that it cannot happen again and again and again and again and again, because this is just like a snowball going down a hill. It'll only keep getting bigger till it takes out a full city at the end of that hill, and that city is your relationship.
Exactly, and this is the point. The first instance is the point where you stop it,
100%.
where you retaliate and tell that person, no matter what the equation, no matter what the relationship, you are not entitled for this, and fucking stay
Bro,
away.
just
But again, what? Yeah,
the
what
ability
happens
to
is,
walk away, dude. The ability to walk away. I understand that it's very difficult for a lot of people to break away from something that they have created a sense of comfort around, alright? That is majorly the reason why people don't break up in relationships that they're miserable in. Because they are so
Right.
freaked out about the idea of, oh my god, how can I ever be single? Or, oh my god, what can I do without this person in my life? Because they know so much
Right.
about me, and oh, this is just a comfort zone that I've established. That by no means is justified to their wrongdoings or their wrong actions. That never pertains to anything. If you believe that just because you hung out around this one man who has been beating the shit out of you for 5 years, and you think that, oh no, my relationship is 5 years old now, if you try to look at the silver lining of the so-called proverbial cloud that exists, that you say that, oh nahi yaar, 5 saal ka relationship hai, ek baar ho gaya to it's fine. No.
right,
There is a bloody straight word that is no. You need to stand
No.
up for your own freaking self. I don't care if it happens after a 40 year of marriage, bro. I don't care if on
Exactly,
the
bro.
41st year someone raises their hand on you. If you don't love
Exactly.
yourself, respect the fact that you're standing up for more than just yourself. You're standing up because there are people out there who are in horrible situations wherein they cannot, even if they want to, with everything inside of them, leave. They cannot because they are well, maybe they're miserably put into a situation where they can't pull themselves out of. That sense of making someone feel vulnerable because they don't have a way out. How the hell will that? And I'm not talking about people who are working individuals. I'm talking about many housewives out there that are completely mum because they don't have a single buck to their name.
And they live with it fucking every day, bro. They're like, this is something that is happening to them fucking every day. And that is exactly why I brought this up, that no matter what, probably your mind tells you that this is what you are supposed to get, or this is something, that you were born for. It's not like that. There is always a first time. You have to get up for this because this is bloody not acceptable, bro.
Yeah, that's
like
exactly
no
what
matter what. Yeah.
Man, like, this is something that, and that is exactly why I always say, when I say that if you are in the know-how of things, even if you're a neighbor or you're a relative or you're a friend to the son whose mom is under abuse, and even if that son is too scared to do something about it because of course it's his own dad who's doing it, I believe that you are obligated not only as a citizen of whatever nation you're residing in, but as a human bloody being to step in. And I know this, like, many people might refute this claim of mine that, oh no, it's a family thing and all of that. But as I mentioned in the very beginning of this thing, I don't give a rat's ass if you want to justify something by calling it a family affair and it should be kept between four walls, because as long as you don't want it to get out, it shouldn't. Well, get this straight, dude. If you are going as far as to doing something to someone who cannot defend themselves, and you then believe that you have any right to draw anything and tell anyone to do anything after that and not get you into trouble or get justice served, you're absolutely in some sort of I am the elitist bliss mode in your brain, wherein you don't comprehend that there are consequences for actions. No matter what consequences might be coming your way, you then don't get to choose and pick कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए मेरे साथ या ये होना चाहिए मेरे साथ. When you were the bloody abuser, you never gave an option to the person that you were abusing कि ये होना चाहिए मेरे साथ या ये नहीं होना चाहिए मेरे साथ.
Exactly.
So then why?
Exactly. And then adding on to it, in our country, like if we talk about especially our country, the fact is that it is a symbol of manlyhood. You know that? How they put it across. If you cannot control your woman, you are not a man. Fucking guys, get a life. This is not how it works.
That stupid trend that started in India, bro. When TikTok was still a thing in India, there was a stupid trend wherein these people would pretend like the girl is looking at the other guy, and then this guy slaps her and stuff.
Exactly.
And then he walks away with her. Like, dude, wait, excuse me? What the hell am I just witnessing here? And how is this turning into a trend? And how is it acceptable to a lot of people? Like, this minute things, bro, that happen. These things, they start justifying it to bloody people who don't have a brain to think of their own accords. People who are sheep, who get influenced like it's nobody's business, bro. Tomorrow if it becomes a trend to beat the shit out of your girlfriend ना, bro, India में तो shock हो जाएगा कि कितने लोग ये trend follow कर रहे हैं, Instagram reels बना रहे हैं इसके ऊपर.
And again, it is all those girls, who are listening to us as well, that if you are becoming a part of something like this, how can you then not expect this to happen to people? Like in that trend as well, there is a girl who is allowing the boy to do it, and then she's happily going with him.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my point. Like, if you are too scared to stand up, get help, man. There is help out there. Fine, I agree कि you are too scared to stand up. I get it. You are very afraid that I don't know what might happen next. What if he actually goes as far as to kill me or something? Right? People are scared of that too, dude. People are very scared of that. Especially in domestic relationships where violence becomes super, super intense. Like, dude, a movie like Kabir Singh was bloody glorified. Can you imagine that? Man. Can you imagine that? Someone like Shahid Kapoor actually did a movie like Kabir Singh, dude. And he was proud of it. Like,
money matters, bro. Like, as we always say.
Okay, fine, I understand. You're an actor.
People would do anything. Yeah.
Dude, you're an actor. Yeah. You're trying to break barriers. You're trying to get a different perspective into play and all of that shit. And I'm not going to go and shit on Kabir Singh because I haven't seen the movie. And I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not going to shit on a movie that I haven't seen. But the context that has been created around Kabir Singh as a narrative and the story that is highlighted, which I have read, I don't understand why anyone would believe that doing that or behaving like that is actually a good thing. Or how I don't understand how you think that shows you love someone.
and again, like what we're talking about, look at the success of the movie itself. You know, it talks about the psyche of the people who are watching it, doesn't it? Like exactly
That's my point now,
you know,
bro.
why we are in this situation is because
stuff
we are
like
not
stuff like this is normalizing behavior like that, dude.
Exactly. And then the, like, a lot of times people think in a way that now because I chose to be with somebody like this is my destiny. No, you make mistakes, you fall and you get up. That's how life works.
Dude, like,
You just don't live with it, brood over it and regret it for all your life, and let yourself be treated in an inhuman way.
yeah, exactly what I mentioned in the very beginning, right? People believe that they deserve it, that they deserve to be
Exactly.
hurt, they deserve to be beaten up, they deserve to be abused. All of that, dude, nobody deserves anything, alright, that is coming. Nobody knows what's coming. If someone knew what is going to happen tomorrow, they would be the biggest, most knowledgeable person on the face of the planet, but there's not. There's nobody that can tell you what is going to happen tomorrow definitively. It's a fact. Today, who might
Exactly,
be the
no?
most ideal boyfriend for you, tomorrow might turn into a goddamn nightmare. And then what? Are you going to hold yourself accountable because someone turned into a filth of a human being?
And because you did not know that side of that person, because something like that never happened.
Dude,
Exactly, right?
I-
Yeah, so man,
it's
That's something that I would-
disappointing, dude.
it
It's
would-
very, very disappointing. You know, when you hear about stories like this that come ahead, you know, like when you hear about people going and beating up their parents, when you hear about people going up and beating up their grandparents and stuff, dude. Imagine the stories wherein you remember that story came out in the middle, bro. In Delhi, a guy slapped and beat the shit out of his mother outside his house, and his mom died because of that.
yeah, I can recall, yeah.
Imagine that, dude. Like
I can't,
you
that's
had
the
a fight
problem,
with your
that's the-
mom inside your house about whatever. Now it has to be a minuscule fight, right? घर में you
Right.
had an argument with your mother. It got to the point wherein you thought, I'm going to drag her outside on the road and start slapping her and beating her up till she actually died because of it, and she was laying
Like-
there dead. And that is
Like
a
I
child that came out of her, dude.
Exactly. Like the umbilical cords were attached till the last moment, you know, till you came out in this
You
world.
know-
But again, that's the different. That's
You
the
know, when
difference,
people
bro,
talk
you know,
about why capital punishment should be banned, right? I don't think it should be banned because there are always cases out there that deserve to be punished on capital basis.
and that need to be set as examples, bro. And because we are not setting the right example, and as you said, we are setting and following all the wrong trends, and that is the reason we are in this situation.
You know, I believe that people believe that the court of public opinion matters more than an actual court of law in today's country. Which is
Right.
so stupid, dude. People believe that media trials are actual trials, not the trials that happen
Yeah.
in courtrooms, but जो media room में जो लोग बात कर रहे हैं, that is the actual justification of justice in this country. How the does that matter? अर्नब गोस्वामी कल कुछ बोलता है, are you going to compare that to the Supreme Court of India? No.
Exactly. No.
If someone,
at all.
if anyone who's any personality, even if he's a YouTuber, a TV personality, a podcaster, अगर कोई भी कुछ बोलता है, are you going to take that and compare it directly to the law of the land that has been imposed by a constituting body? Are you dumb? But no,
People are, bro.
in the court of public opinion, bro, सुप्रीम कोर्ट से ज़्यादा अथॉरिटी जनता के हाथ में है कि हम इसको विलन बना लेंगे. Bro, the same thing happened during the whole Riya Chakrabarti scene, dude.
Exactly.
Alright, if Riya Chakrabarti was 100% guilty, like the people were burning to watch her burn like a witch during the Salem trials, अगर उनका बस चलता ना ब्रो, बॉम्बे के बीच में उसको डंडे पे बांध के जला डालते हैं लोग.
Right.
That's a fact.
Right.
And today, everyone and their grandfather is coming to say, oh, Riya Chakrabarti is such a good being, oh, Riya Chakrabarti is such a nice actress and all of that nonsense. Like, look at the discrepancy, bro. मतलब अगर आप अपने आप को ही सब मानते हो that I am the judge, jury and the executioner, then who the go live on a piece of land and make that your own country and then stay there and bury yourself there, because nobody in their right mind would want to live in a country with a person like you. And
Exactly.
because people like you exist, the overall ensemble of ये तो social understanding है भाई, यही society है यार, लोग क्या
Yeah.
सोचेंगे.
Chingy. Right. And like now, because we are talking about this, I want to say this out loud to all our friends, all our brothers and everybody, like if you see an instance like that happening in your neighborhood or happening to anybody in your acquaintance, as Vikrant you rightly said, that it is your moral obligation to do fucking something about it. And guys, I am also a man, I have also been in relationship. Let me tell you that hitting a girl or hitting the other gender or hitting your partner does not prove your manlyhood at all. It just only proves that you are a fucking coward who is just trying to run away from something and who's using his anger as an excuse to hide something that he's done wrong. And I want to say this out loud very seriously to all those people who are listening to us today, because I am really against this. And again, the moment I heard about this, I learned about this, I had thought, Vikrant, that this is something that we need to speak about. We have to, we should.
Yeah, dude,
again,
of course,
that's our moral obligation, right?
When
that's
we started this podcast, dude, I told you from the get-go, we won't really try and highlight what we're going to be talking about as a whole, because we want to keep it very real. And if this is a subject that we feel very strongly about, you bet your ass that we're going to talk about it. And if you don't like it, turn it the goddamn off.
Exactly.
There are certain realities that are very uncomfortable to hear, alright? And you as a grown individual should understand that those realities, even though they are uncomfortable for you to hear, does not take away from the fact that they are realities.
Exactly. And then, you probably might want to ignore it or, live in a world where you think, you're ignoring it, and it's all okay. It's not okay. Because that's not the real world. This is the real world that we live in. And someday or the other, if you allow it to happen to, somebody who's your known, who's your acquaintance, you have no idea it can happen to somebody of yours, your blood as well. And then you will understand, how it feels to be in that situation.
But that's such stupid basic human nature nonsense, right, bro? Like people have this sense कि अगर मेरे को directly फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा तो मैं क्यों उस पे ध्यान दूँ?
भाई यही तो सारा प्रॉब्लम है तेरे को
that is my point,
सारी प्रॉब्लम की जड़ यही है.
Like what nonsense is that, dude? If it's not directly affecting me, I wouldn't care about it. And then you wait till the time where it starts affecting you. This is exactly what happened with COVID to begin with, dude. When COVID first started off in Wuhan province, people were like, yeah, but it's all the way across in China, dude. क्या होने वाला है? अपने के पास थोड़ा ना आने वाला है, bro. When we were in January, we were still reading the news. We were hearing about the COVID virus spreading like wildfire in the news. लेकिन अपन ने क्या बोला? अरे मेरे को फर्क पड़ रहा है क्या? सीधा सीधा मेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है? अपने को इधर नहीं आया ना, बस दैट्स इट. अपन अपना करेंगे जो करना है. एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंड? मार्च हिट अ मंथ लेटर एंड एवरीथिंग वाज डन. व्हाई? Because of this bloody weird concept in human psychology, bro, that if it directly does not affect me, I will not care about it, and that can cause havoc.
But this is a part of our evolved psychology as humans. We have just gotten used to this. Ki if it is not coming to me directly, it will never come to me. It will have no impact on me. But you have fucking no idea,
It is a sense of stupid detachment, if you will, People are so detached and they believe ki, bro, if it's happened to that person, what are the odds that it will happen to me?
And I'll tell you from my experience, Vikrant, so I'll tell you from my experience, the more you try to run away from something like this, the more it is bound to happen to you in future. I am telling you, the day you ignore something like this, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down, it is going to come to haunt you. Because that's inhuman, that's not bloody who we are.
Bro, like, I don't understand why, sometimes you feel like humans are evolving backwards, bro, sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, we came from bloody the 1800s, जहाँ पे bloody horseback पे लोग इधर उधर घूमते थे, villages होते थे, शहरों का तो छोड़ ही दो. मॉडर्न डे कुछ भी नहीं था. लोग सिर्फ अपने उठते थे, खेत पे जाते थे या उठते थे, and they would do their daily things and go back to bed. There was no social construct like we have today.
Exactly.
And एक तरीके से ना bro, even at that point in time, people knew that domestic violence was a bad fucking thing.
Exactly.
From there,
and they would stand up for it.
Yeah,
they would stand up for it.
100% they would.
Yeah.
Bro. And to the point wherein you have so many stories about women who were abused and they took a gun and they shot the bloody guy in the head.
Right.
And then what? They walked off scathed free in the court of law because they had the right to do that. And till date, let me put this out there. If you don't believe me, Google the bloody constitution. If someone is abusing you physically and you beat the fuck out of that person to death in your defense, you walk away free. That's a fact. That's a fact of law, and in most modern countries, that is a fact. Not just in India, in most developed nations, that's a fact. And then, why I say
And
most developed nations, bro? The issue is a global issue, man. It's not just a domestic issue. My issue then becomes,
exactly.
what about those people who are living in those countries that haven't had those laws passed ever in the social construct of things? Then what? In that
Right.
way, people, the mentalities doesn't just go away. You can't just take idhar ka log and then you fix idhar ka log and then you leave idhar ka log, because these two people will of course communicate with each other. They'll of course interact with each other and they'll end up having families. And then what happens? Beliefs from one side of the equation suppress beliefs from the other side of the equation, because
Side
if
of the
they
equation.
never had the ability to suppress, they would never have those beliefs to begin with.
Right.
Dude, today, who is the bloody ruler of England? When we say na, ruler kaun hai England ka? It's Queen Elizabeth.
Is the queen, exactly.
It's a freaking
People
queen.
don't realize. Yeah.
The world's longest lasting monarch is a bloody queen. It's not a bloody king. So get your shit
King.
together before you go around blasting, I don't know, superficial claims that, oh, there is some superiority complex when it comes to men being more capable than women. I mean, this is the whole construct of feminism to begin with, right? Why did the women's
Exactly.
revolution happen? Because people were like, I am sick of it. Women as well as men were like, I am sick of this. This is nonsense. Every other day we're reading a story about bloody someone treating women like crap in society in open acceptance. And then when they decided that this is no longer going to be acceptable, what happened?
Right.
We had the women's revolution. We had feminism becoming a thing. And then ultimately in modern day era, we had the Me Too movement.
Right.
What-
But it's more of a name of things, because Vikrant, you have to understand, and we have, like, the more I don't want to believe this, I know as a matter of fact, the only reason why these things keep on happening, or why these things have stuck our society, on the grassroots level, is because people are like, women are allowing this to happen to themselves, and that is exactly why I want to, like, doesn't matter if you're educated or not educated, doesn't matter if you had a love marriage or an arranged marriage, doesn't matter what area, what place you belong to you, but this bloody thing is not acceptable, and we have to understand this. And I want to fold my hands and request all my mothers, sisters, everybody, that do not let anybody treat you like this. You are as good as anybody, irrespective of where you come from, or what your educational qualification is, or what your dad did, or what your social nothing matters. Nothing matters. You are equally as good as anybody, and the reason why we as men exist is because of you.
100%, man.
It's because of
You
you.
can't take certain things out of the equation. And when you
Exactly,
talk about
bro.
women being the bro, even if you look at major religions also, bro, like Hinduism में कितनी माताएं हैं, bro.
I was about to come to
Yeah,
that. I was.
when
There is
you-
a reason
yeah.
ऐसा है.
When you look at Christianity, Mother Mary is,
Mother-
she's so prominent in Christianity because Jesus couldn't have existed without her.
Exactly.
You go to pagan cultures, there, bro, that's what I'm talking about. Every culture has a prominent feminine figure that is very, very essential to the very existence of us.
And if you look at the storyline here, like as you said, Mother Mary and the existence of Jesus, like if God decided to come to earth to help us, he also decided to come through a woman's womb.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that. There is a bloody fucking reason for that, and which is not very hard to understand. If you understand why Jesus, like he was God, he could have just walked from the sky, bro. He did not had to go through, or he did not had to Mother Mary go through that pain of
Yeah.
giving birth to him. But because there was a reason, because he wanted to give a message.
Yeah, like when he resurrected, he didn't take birth again, right? He just resurrected himself. He could have done that to begin with.
Exactly my point. But again, like these are small things that have existed before us, and they will exist after us as well, but again, they will only change.
Yeah, but I believe that,
until-
if today we can openly acknowledge the fact that this exists and we do our own bidding, bro, yes, it existed before us, but I honestly believe that if we are able, bro, and if we understand the concept that we're trying to put forth, people understand this on an individual level, we don't have to live in a future where this is a normal thing.
Exactly. I completely agree, bro. And again, I don't want, like, again, I am also a part of the system, right? Probably I'll have a daughter someday, I'll have a wife someday. Do I want them to be a part of such a world, where my daughter sees that this is something, oh, this is a part of our custom, this is normal, probably if my boy or my husband does that to me, that's okay. No, it's not okay. No, it is not bloody okay. And even as a father as well, once she grows up, once she is into that age, I am also not entitled to raise my hand on her,
100%.
no matter what. Even if I do that, she has every right to fucking sue me, fucking kick me in my balls, bro. I'm saying that out loud.
Yeah, man, there's a reason why in the US Child Protective Services as a government body exists. There's a reason for that, right? उनको कोई शौक नहीं चढ़ा था that एक और organization खोल दो like the police called the Child Protective Services, because they knew that children were being abused, they knew that women were being abused, they knew that things are there that exist. And why I say that the US is the biggest difference between a developing country and a developed country is right here in front of us, right? Why do we look at the US in a different light than India? Why? Because there are systems in place in the United States that make lifestyle better, not the country better.
Right, exactly.
That make the life of an individual who's bloody a minuscule person, just a number into their population, living in the middle of nowhere in rural America. Even that person has the same rights as as the other person living in the heart of Washington DC, working in the White House. And that is where I see the difference. That is where I can agree that there is a difference between a developing country and a developed country.
And that's a difference of oceans, bro. That's a big leap that we're still yet to take again. And as of now, there is not even a structured thought process about this.
Yeah, social construct, bro. It's all social construct. It exists in America. It doesn't exist in India. It's as simple as that.
Right.
And why? Because people don't want to have uncomfortable conversations. I don't get that. I don't get why people can't have uncomfortable. Four people standing together in a friend circle, having a little bit of a get together, like a house party or something. In that house party, no one wants to talk about anything meaningful. They will talk about, अरे पिक्चर में ये आया, ये एक्टर का नया पिक्चर आ रहा है, अरे ये नेटफ्लिक्स पे तूने ये शो देखा क्या, अरे इसका गाना सुना क्या. No one wants to talk about what horrible thing happened 2 days before that, or a day before that, or maybe on the same bloody day. No one wants to talk about it. Why? Because it stems to uncomfortable conversations. Don't you think that you have a bloody obligation to have certain uncomfortable conversations so that you can then cultivate that to not be a so-called uncomfortable conversation in the future?
Exactly. And then there are times it is happening next door in that moment, and still you choose to ignore it.
100%, man. 100%.
Still choose to ignore it.
I've seen that happen. I know so many people who could have, spoken out, who could have spoken when they had the chance to speak out and then gotten their word across to a lot more people. But why? अरे no bro, अरे मेरा image खराब हो जाएगा bro. क्या लोग क्या बोलेंगे मेरा, अरे ये आ गया यार, ये ऐसी बातें ही करता है हमेशा यार, इसको मत बुलाओ. Really, that's what matters to you, right? That's what matters to you, because you want public approval over the fact that you want to live in a future wherein your daughter can have a safe environment to walk around in. What matters to you more कि तेरा दोस्त तेरे को beer पीने नहीं बुलाएगा.
Exactly, and this is how you build it. This is how you build it, by ignoring all that. So
it's a narrative construction process. I completely agree with you, bro. 100% I agree with you on that front. That if you don't take the first step, there is no step after that. It all starts with somewhere, right? It all has to start somewhere. What do you mean by I don't want to start it only because it's never been started before? Well, no shit, it hasn't been started before, but that doesn't justify anything.
And that doesn't mean at all that it can't be started right now.
Precisely. If it hasn't been done, it should be done. The fact that it hasn't been done should surprise you instead of saying कि ये हुआ नहीं है.
Although far more important to do it right now then. Because it hasn't been done, which was the need of the hour. It has been the need of the hour for ages now.
100%, man. 100%. I don't know, bro. I don't understand why people shy away from conversation in this country, I have noticed that for a fact, dude. People shy away from legitimate conversations in this country for whatever reason that they might have on their own accord. But that has to change on a fundamental level. If you can't sit through a conversation that is not necessarily one that you would like to have, you cannot expect social change.
Exactly. And then I don't know if it's an obligation or not, of it's more of a barrier, bro. It's more that people don't want to come out of. It's just as we have spoken about this earlier as well, that It's not that, you know, if your father was taught a specific way to walk, you know, that is the only way to walk life. No, there are 10,000 other and probably better ways, which probably our ancestors, my father, his father, did not figure out.
Exactly my point, man. 100%. That you nailed it right on the head by saying that, because people believe that if I wasn't taught this from my childhood or wasn't taught this by an elder of society, it doesn't need to be learnt. That is the most stupidest argument I have ever heard in my entire existence of why people don't want to grow. You know, there is a reason why people believe कि अरे यार, you know, that's that statement कि मेरी किस्मत में नहीं है bro. I hate that line, man. I hate it to the very core, because तेरी किस्मत किसने बता दी तेरे को यार? किसने बता दी तेरे को तेरी किस्मत? Who was that visionary कि he could predict your entire future and tell you कि you will never amount to anything in life, and that is why you should only do what your culture tells you to do, or you should only do what you have learned from the elders of your society and such. कि अगर तेरे सोसाइटी में ट्रीटिंग वुमेन लाइक एब्सोल्यूट ट्रैश, मेकिंग श्योर कि वुमेन ओनली स्टे इनडोर्स, बाहर जाने का उनको मौका भी ना मिले, एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट, दे डोंट गेट टू लिव देयर लाइफ. व्हाई? बिकॉज अरे हमारे यहाँ ऐसा नहीं होता. रियली?
तुम्हारे यहाँ ऐसा इसलिए नहीं होता क्योंकि ये सब करने की किसी के पिछवाड़े में दम ही नहीं थी इससे पहले. पर क्या तुम भी वही आदमी बनना चाहते हो?
Precisely,
ये
bro.
जरूरी सवाल है.
What?
ये जरूरी सवाल है.
It's ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous when you hear people make such stupid arguments, man. कि अरे अब हम क्या कर सकते हैं, ये हाँ तो ऐसा ही होता है. When I hear that ना, bro, my blood curdles, man. I'm like, bro, you don't know jack about life. You don't know jack. You are an 80-year-old man sitting in a seat of a panchayat head. You don't know jack. You don't know jack, son. You are the same individual who will say कि मंदिर में women should not go on their periods. You are that individual.
Right. Exactly. And then look at the irony and the contradiction that our society is built on. You cannot go to a mandir as a woman when you are on your periods, and there is a mandir dedicated for that. There is this goddess, you know, there is this, I cannot recall, you know, because I am a Brahmin as well. I know this as a matter of fact. There is a place in our country itself, you know, where, you know, there is a specific period when from that, you know, that statue of God, you know, or that Mata, you know, there is this blood or something comes like, and that is that period only, and that is the time then people want to go to worship her. She's only known, she's famous because of that. And then you don't allow your own women to go to the temple, you know, when they're on their periods. Like, why the fuck?
Meanwhile,
Why
the men,
fuck?
meanwhile, men who have taken a shit and not even wiped their ass go to a mandir, bro. With curdles of poop hanging from their bloody ass hair, they go to a mandir.
Exactly.
So if you talk about hygiene and respect for God, I don't think that you're drawing a conclusion from the same prospects.
You're just being biased. You're conscious. This fucking conscious bias, bro. And that is exactly how we have been brought up.
Yeah, it's
as a race
absolute
in this country.
Stupidity is what it is. Even if it's a bias that you manage to cultivate based on what you've learned throughout life, it is a stupid bias that you as a grown-up adult should have come to a conclusion to on your own without someone like us having to come and bring it to you in your thought process and be like, इसके बारे में सोच.
Exactly. And then there's a difference, bro. You know what you have learned and what you have chose to learn, right? Because everything was there. It was there for your forefathers, it was there for your father as well, and it was there for you as well. But it's up to you what you decide to learn basis the logical understanding of it. That why is it important, why is it necessary?
I mean, bro.
And then people will have no answers to it. The only thing that they will always say, as they have always said, कि अरे ये तो होता चला रहा है.
Exactly, man.
ऐसे ही होता है.
That is their scapegoat, bro. When an argument runs thin for them, when they don't have anything else to say, जब उनको पता है कि अगर मैं एक और शब्द बोल दूंगा मेरे मुंह से तो ये फिर कुछ और क्या बात बोल देगा जो मैं बेवकूफ़ लगूंगा उसके बाद, तो उनका कमबैक, फाइनल कमबैक ये होता है, अरे यहाँ तो ऐसा ही होता है.
क्योंकि प्रॉब्लम पता है, क्योंकि तेरे पास तो बेटा वही ज्ञान है जो तुझे तेरे बाप ने दिया है, और मेरा प्रॉब्लम क्या है, मैंने तो अपने बाप से सीखा है, पर मैंने उनको भी सवाल किया है.
Exactly.
मैंने उनको भी सवाल किया, और मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ ना, मैं घूम फिर के, ढूंढ के, पढ़ के, देख के बोल रहा हूँ. ये नहीं कि मेरे बाप ने बोल दिया तो मेरे को वही बोलना है. अरे क्यों? I like he is my dad, you know. all the respect to him for giving me this life, but
Of
that
course.
does not mean that he cannot be wrong.
Bro,
He is also
that
a
is
human
so
being at
stupid,
the end
man.
of
That
the
is
day.
so stupid. So you're telling me that fathers of scientists, father of Albert Einstein, bro, किसको मालूम है? Who's the father of Albert Einstein? किसको मालूम है? हाँ, रास्ते पे मैं तेरे को 1 करोड़ रुपए दूंगा ब्रो, अगर तू रास्ते में से एक भी इंसान ढूंढ के मुझे निकाल दे कि इसको अल्बर्ट आइंस्टाइन के फादर का नाम मालूम है. लिसनिंग टू दिस राइट नाउ, द नंबर ऑफ पीपल हु आर गूगलिंग इट ऑन देयर फोन्स, ना, आई कैन टेल यू.
Exactly, bro, exactly. And again,
why?
the problem.
No, the point is why? Because Albert Einstein's ideologies surpassed that of his father, and that is why when people look at the modern day hero of science in general, E equals MC square revolutionized everything. Why? Because Albert Einstein didn't just stick to what he learnt. He learned to question what existed. And when he didn't get answers that were justified enough, he looked for answers himself.
And as a matter of fact, for the records, if people don't know, he was also somebody who failed in exams as per the curriculum or as per the books, because he was not that person.
They
who
told
would
him
go
he
by
was
things
dumb, bro.
Exactly. They failed him twice for metric, the 10th exam. They failed him twice, and then he got to become Albert Einstein, whose brain is still preserved to understand that what was the structure of that brain, that he had that IQ.
And the only reason why people like that aren't celebrated as much as they should be celebrated is because it is an uncommon occurrence. Even today, bro, there are brilliant minds out there across the world who are not given the respect that they deserve because they aren't conventional. Regular इंसान नहीं है वो. Yeah, understandable, man. They might not have the social skills जैसे बाकी लोगों के पास होते हैं. They might be not be able to hold a conversation with a random individual. आप उनसे अगर हेलो पे बात करोगे and if they don't know you, they might not necessarily be very nice to you or be like हाँ hello हाँ कैसे हो and all that. Because dude, you need to understand, not everyone is on the same level out here. There is a reason why people are on different scales when we talk about contemplation capabilities. People who have social disorders in terms of not being able to construct a social life around them, that doesn't then just randomly discards them from existence. वो एक इंडिविजुअल जिसका एक भी दोस्त ना हुआ, उसने दुनिया बदल दी. कितनी बार सुना है हमने ये किस्सा भाई, कितनी बार, और फिर भी हम ये किस्सा हमेशा इग्नोर करके कोई भी नया इंसान जो माइट नॉट नेसेसरली बी इन द बॉक्स ऑफ सोशल कॉन्स्ट्रक्ट, हम उसको कंप्लीटली साइड में धक्का देके बोलते हैं कि नहीं भाई तू आउटकास्ट है.
और ऊपर से जो ईगो का फैक्टर कि अगर उसकी बात मुझे समझ में नहीं आई तो अगर मेरी पावर में है तो मैं पूरी कोशिश करूंगा उसे दबाने की, बिकॉज आई डिडंट लाइक व्हाट ही सेड.
नहीं, मेरी बात उसको समझ नहीं आई तो मैं उसको ये साबित कर दूंगा दुनिया में कि इसको कुछ नहीं आता, कि ये बेवकूफ है.
एग्जैक्टली
और मैं सही हूँ क्योंकि मैंने कुछ बोला ही नहीं, लेकिन इसने जो बोला वो बेवकूफी वाली बात बोल दिया. अरे कैसा पागल है यार, इसको निकालो साइड में. और 50 साल बाद जब कोई और बंदा उसी का थ्योरम पढ़ के उसी की थ्योरी को सही साबित कर देगा तो 50 साल बाद उस बंदे को वो इज्जत दी जाएगी जो उसके मरते दम तक उसको नहीं मिली.
Exactly, we realize the importance of things when we don't have it, bro. This is the true nature of life, and that's how we are probably learning as a race as well.
Like, it's disappointing, man. It's so disappointing, man. There's a reason why that saying actually has an impact the way it does, bro. Ki you don't realize what you've got till you don't have it anymore.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
And that doesn't just amount to normal stuff. It amounts to everything in life, bro. It amounts to societies. It amounts to one individual. It can also amount to thousands of people who share one common thing.
Exactly.
Like, bro, APJ Abdul Kalam, when he unfortunately when he passed away, I believe he had his attack right on the podium while he was finishing off his speech.
Right.
Something of that caliber had an impact on the Indian people. हर जगह छप रहा था, bro. But why? Why was it being published? It was being published because they were not giving him respect for the scientist that he was. They were giving him respect because he was once a symbol of India.
Right.
He held the chair. ठीक है?
Right.
Just because he sat on that chair, that is why you gave him airtime. Not one person mentioned the mathematical wizard that was Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, bro. There's a
And lot of
reason why
people did not
DRDO
even know.
Exactly.
Yeah, did not even know about it. You know that those were facts. Those were accolades of his life that he had earned, and that was the reason why he was in the position that he got initially.
Man, like I feel so weird, man, when people believe कि अरे इतना अगर हमने ये किसी से सीखा नहीं ना तो इसकी कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है. That is completely going back to what we started this off with, bro. If your family didn't teach you something, does that then mean that that thing doesn't exist? वो एक पिक्चर में बहुत पुराना डायलॉग है ना ब्रो, तूने जापान देखा है? वो बोलता है नहीं, तो क्या जापान नहीं है क्या?
Exactly.
It is as simple as that line. It is really as simple as that line. कि तूने जापान देखा है क्या साले? नहीं देखा, तो जापान नहीं है क्या?
मैं वही कहता कि that only means, you know, that if your family didn't teach him, that probably they had two choices. They did not want to, or they probably didn't know as well.
Yeah.
Which both are okay. Both
It's fine.
are okay.
It's fine. 100%.
Both are okay. But again, when you grow up with this conscious and you realize that these are things that should be spoken about, talked about, and still you choose to ignore, then you are not doing justice.
100%, man.
Because
अबे
probably
मेरे को
your
समझ नहीं
father
आता ब्रो,
didn't.
what is the definition of बड़ा हो गया है?
Exactly.
नहीं क्यों
मतलब
बोलते
मेरे को
लोग
तो
भाई?
इसके
क्यों बोलते लोग
बहुत
बड़ा हो
सारे-
गया? एग्जैक्टली लोग बोलते हैं अरे बड़ा हो गया है यार लड़का छोटा बच्चा अपना बड़ा हो गया. क्यों बोलते हैं ब्रो? बिकॉज देन दे बिलीव दैट यू आर इनफ in your mental comprehension that you can then ask questions that they didn't ask, or maybe
Right.
you can create a life for yourself that they didn't create. क्यों भेजते हैं भाई गरीब माँ बाप अपने बच्चों को इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज वगैरह ये सीखने के लिए कि जो उनने सिखाया वही समझ के रहे? ऐसा तो कोई भी लड़का इंजीनियर बन ही नहीं सकता. किसी गरीब फार्मर का बेटा कैसे इंजीनियर बन जाएगा अगर वो दिमाग में रख के चले कि मेरे बाप ने मुझे ये नहीं सिखाया तो ये है ही नहीं.
Exactly.
भाई कैसे बन जाएगा इंजीनियर? People in the poor class of this nation actually understand what we are trying to talk about here because they know कि हमें ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं पता है दुनिया में. They are self aware
Right.
about it. हमें नहीं पता है भाई.
Right.
हमारी ज़िंदगी में ये सब नहीं आता तो हमें नहीं पता है.
नहीं पता.
अरे bloody hell अगर वो बंदा can admit कि उसको नहीं पता है and he has nothing to lose for it, तू साले middle class का बंदा you cannot admit to it क्योंकि तेरा ego hurt हो जाएगा.
Exactly.
Like really bro, you cannot then stand in the crowd of 4 people और तू ये नहीं मान सकता कि तू गलत है अगर टॉपिक तेरे पे फ्लिप हो गया तो.
Right.
Like how often do you witness that bro? If you're talking to someone कोई random बंदा आके नॉलेज झाड़ने लगता है और that one person who you know कि इसको पता होता है ये चीज़ें लेकिन ये बोलता नहीं है कुछ.
Right.
और वो बंदा आके नॉलेज झाड़ रहा है और इसने एंड ऑफ हिज स्पीच इसने बोला अरे एक्चुअली ना यू आर रॉन्ग बट ऐसा नहीं था ऐसा होता था बट दैट इज चले बोल दिया उसने. अब वो बंदा हैज 2 choices man. Either, and those 2 choices show that person's character. Number 1
Right.
choice is either you bloody bash that person in terms of you know your comebacks and be like अरे yeah but the blah, 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 blah. but but you're missing that quotient. अरे नहीं लेकिन वैसे में तो मैं तो वो बोल ही नहीं रहा था मैं तो ऐसे बोल रहा था. That is one. And the other one is you understand that you've been wrong, you understand that you've been
Right.
laid out, and then you learn from him and then you
Exactly.
move on with your life.
Exactly, and again, I think I have said this repeatedly on air as well that the only thing that we are lacking is acceptance
100%,
for things. You
man.
know, we need
Acceptance.
to have that, and that is what makes us human. It is okay to be wrong. It is okay to not know things.
Bro, people
It
in
is
denial
just
is the
okay.
worst kind of people.
Oh man, that is you know that is a very strong word, and
Yeah,
I so much see it happening in my life. You know,
why
every day.
why
out,
are
know,
you in denial? Like I don't get it. I don't understand. Like agar bro, if it's a fact that is accepted, why are you in denial about it? I don't get it. तेरे को क्या मिल रहा है भाई in being in denial about it यार? If I'm presenting you with all of the facts and if I'm giving you the ability to change your thought process, which was the thought process that you held on to without doing any research, if I then come to you and be like अच्छा भाई तेरा ये मानना था बट अगर तू ये देखेगा और ये देखेगा और ये देखेगा इस हिसाब से मेरा मानना ये है कि वो तरीका ना सोचने का आई थिंक वो गलत था उस टाइम के लिए और अब हमें इस तरीके से सोचना चाहिए और इस तरीके से आगे बढ़ना चाहिए. तो भाई उसमें मैंने तेरे को ऐसा क्या बोल दिया कि तू अपनी पूरी जी जान लेके तू सर पे खड़ा हो गया लोगों के कि ये कैसी बातें कर रहा है एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. आई डोंट एक्सेप्ट इट, आई डोंट रिकॉग्नाइज इट बिकॉज ये हमारे ट्रेडिशंस की बात नहीं कर रहा है. हमारा कल्चर तो ऐसा था, हमारे माँ बाप ने तो हमें ये सिखाया. ब्रो द मोस्ट कॉमन थिंग यू हेयर फ्रॉम पीपल इज अरे नहीं मेरे माँ बाप ने तो मेरे को ऐसे सिखाया था. क्या तेरे माँ बाप ने
मतलब
एक काम कर तू स्कूल क्यों जाता था भाई? तू घर पे बैठना. तेरे टीचर्स का
And
क्या काम
then-
था अगर तूने सिर्फ अपने माँ बाप से समझना था कुछ?
एग्जैक्टली, एंड देन दे डोंट रियलाइज कि यहाँ ऐसा बोल के वो अपने आप को डिफेंड कर रहे थे, पर उन्होंने अपने माँ बाप की भी साथ में अपने जो है
एग्जैक्टली
मिट्टी पलित करा दी,
क्योंकि जो 4 लोग
मिट्टी
और
पलित
खड़े
करा
हैं
दी।
जिनको पता है सच क्या है,
एग्जैक्टली,
वो क्या बोलेंगे, क्या भाई
एग्जैक्टली,
अच्छा इसके माँ बाप ने इसको ऐसे सिखाया, वाह क्या बात।
तो मतलब फैक्ट्री से ही गलती है, पूरा प्रोडक्शन हाउस ही खराब है।
और क्या, रिकॉल करना
और है
पड़ेगा
भाई,
इनको।
एग्जैक्टली रिकॉल करना पड़ेगा। और मैं हैविंग सेड दैट, मैं कुछ लेके आया था आज, ठीक है, समथिंग वेरी क्लोज टू माय हार्ट। दिस इज लाइक 3-4 इयर्स बैक, क्योंकि आज हमने इतनी बातें करी और ये बहुत ही सेंसिटिव चीज है हमने जिसके बारे में बात करी है, डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस। तो पहले मैं कुछ बोलना चाहूंगा विक्रांत, जो मैंने लिखा है
100%।
I wrote this like 3 years back on Women's Day, you know, ये मेरा पहला अटेम्प्ट था कुछ ऐसा लिखने का, और मुझे लगता है बहुत अच्छा। और जो भी लोग इसे सुन रहे हैं, पहले इसे सुनो और समझो कि वाकई हमारी एग्जिस्टेंस जो है ना, वो क्वीन उसी औरत से शुरू होती है और उसी के साथ खत्म होती है, ठीक है। सो स्टार्ट like getting a life and start respecting her more if you don't, and I'm saying that out loud। और वो जो लोग, जितने भी लोग जिन्होंने आज तक ऐसी कोई हरकत की है, जिन्हें मैं जानता हूँ नहीं जानता हूँ, दोस्त यार, एक भाई की तरह, छोटे भाई की तरह, बड़े भाई की तरह, कुछ भी समझ के बोल रहा हूँ कि एक बार सोचो तुमने क्या किया है, तुम्हें कोई हक नहीं था। और अगर if it is within your power, go back and say sorry। that is the least that you can do, my friend। that is the least you can do। and again I am telling you, इस दुनिया के बाहर भी एक दुनिया है जहाँ सारा हिसाब होता है ना, वहां जाके इतने बेत पड़ने हैं ना पिछवाड़े पे, अगर अभी नहीं सही किया अपने आप को, कि फिर सोचेगा कि भाई ने बोला भी था, मैंने सुना भी था, एक बार सॉरी बोल देता ना, तो शायद आज यहाँ हिसाब पूरा हो जाता मेरा। because you're not allowed to do that। so coming back to the point, this is for all the gorgeous ladies out there। आप लोगों के लिए है, क्योंकि मैंने हमेशा बोलता हूँ हमारी एग्जिस्टेंस आपके बिना कुछ भी नहीं है। तो इट गोज लाइक दिस विक्रांत, इसको एक फ्लो में खत्म करूंगा मैं, फिर तू बताना कैसा है। कि शक्ति की पहचान है, शक्ति की पहचान है, ये धैर्य का प्रतिमान है। शक्ति की पहचान है, ये धैर्य का प्रतिमान है। जिसके भी है घर में अंधेरा, जिसके भी है घर में अंधेरा, इसके ना होने का निशान है। जिसके भी है घर में अंधेरा, इसके ना होने का निशान है। माँ हो या बेटी, तेरी दोस्त या तेरी हमसफर, माँ हो या बेटी, तेरी दोस्त या तेरी हमसफर, इन्हीं के सबब से ये वजूदे इंसान है। इन्हीं के सबब से ये वजूदे इंसान है। और इनकी कुर्बानियों के दम पे, इनकी कुर्बानियों के दम पे है चल रही है हमारी ज़िंदगी। फैक्ट है ब्रो ये, इनकी कुर्बानियों के दम पे ये चल रही है हमारी ज़िंदगी। ज़रा सा भी इनको फिर भी ना गुमान है, ज़रा सा भी ना इनको फिर भी ना गुमान है। ये आज की है नारी, ये मंदिर में पूजा, ये मस्जिद की आज़ान है। ये आज की है नारी, ये मंदिर में पूजा, ये मस्जिद की आज़ान है। शक्ति की पहचान है, ये धैर्य का प्रतिमान है। शक्ति की पहचान है, ये धैर्य का प्रतिमान है। एंड वंस अगेन थैंक यू फॉर ऑल द ब्यूटीफुल लेडीज आउट देयर, यू नो, हु गिव बर्थ टू अस, यू नो, हु रेज अस। एंड अगेन देखना, मैं क्या बैठ के तेरे से बातें कर रहा था, फिर भी मेरी माँ को पता है, सेल्फलेस। मेरा दूध का ग्लास मेरे पास आ गया, उसको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। तूने देखना मैं पी रहा था, क्योंकि वो आई मेरे पास 2 बार की तरह, टाइम हो गया, तू कुछ भी करा, आई डोंट केयर। सो गाइस, बी हम्बल, अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई यू आर हियर, तुम क्यों एग्जिस्ट करते हो, एंड रिस्पेक्ट। क्योंकि ये नहीं कर पाए ना लाइफ में, तो तू कितना ही बड़ा आदमी बन जा भाई, तू कुछ नहीं कर सकता। और यहाँ भले तू ये सब करके, कुछ भी करके, यहाँ अपने आप को कुछ भी साबित कर ले, जहाँ एक्चुअली मैटर करता है ना, वहाँ तेरे लग जाएंगे एल। और ये मैं तुझे लिख के देता हूँ, मैं कभी गया नहीं हुआ, मुझे भी एक ही बार जाना है, पर इतना मैं तुझे बता सकता हूँ कि यहाँ से बाहर भी एक दुनिया है जहाँ हिसाब होना है हम सबका। सो इट्स अप टू अस गाइस, देयर इज अ रीजन हमें क्यों बनाया गया है। और फिर से वही बात, जिन लोगों ने कभी भी ऐसा कुछ किया है या सोचा और हमें सुन रहे हैं, तो गाइस प्लीज, अगर अपनी गलती सुधारने का मौका है, प्लीज डू इट।
100%,
your
man.
comments.
It couldn't have been written any better, bro, because you know it summed up everything that we spoke about. और वो भी देख how beautiful symmetry can be in life, bro, कि हमें कोई आइडिया नहीं था। Like I personally never knew कि तू ये piece present करेगा आज, and yet
Right.
somehow whatever we spoke about in this hour-long session, whatever we spoke about, this piece
It all
summed
makes
up.
sense. Yeah, exactly, bro.
So bro, that beautiful end to a beautiful session, and I know that some of
Right.
you might not necessarily agree to a few things that we've said, or maybe to everything that we said, but that is not the objective of the show. The objective of the show is to make you ask yourself some questions. So why
Exactly.
we call ourselves the partial graduates is because we never will stop learning, man. As life continues on, we will be teaching ourselves and we'll be learning from various sources. हमें नहीं पता कि हमारा अगला lesson कहाँ से आएगा. But
Exactly.
me and Binu, on a personal note, we are always open to learning and accepting the fact that we are growing as individuals and we will never stop growing. हम 90 साल के भी हो जाएंगे ना, we'll still be growing because we'll have that accepting factor in our heads जहाँ we understand कि society changes. And if you cannot be a good component and addition to society, you might as well should not be someone that is taking away from it or holding it back.
Yeah, and making it worse.
Exactly,
At
holding
least
it back,
the
making it
least
worse,
that you
not
can-
understanding that you know
Exactly.
it needs to go there, it needs to get better, it needs to change. Society needs to evolve like everything else evolves. And if we don't let it evolve, you're
And
going to
having
be
said that one, yeah, sorry to having said that, Vikrant, I once again wanted to repeat this, with my folded hands. It's a request to all the ladies, if this is happening to you and if you are letting this happen to yourself, that is also not right. You're setting the right example for the others to come, not the right example for the others to come. And again, if you're listening to this and if this has ever happened to you, or if this ever happens to you ever, we are two people sitting right here. You can reach out to us, and I promise you on a record, I am a Mr. Nobody in this world, but still I will do everything in my power to get you out of there and make you understand that there is always a way out. This cannot be anybody's destiny.
100%, man, 100%. I'll link a bunch of links down below for anonymous helplines as well. If you
Right.
are very scared, you don't know what your next step is, you just want to talk to someone, I will link a bunch of links down below. Give it a chance. Sometimes all you need to do is let it out of your own accord. Even if you're someone who's getting super frustrated in life and you're like, यार मैं अपने आप को कंट्रोल नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, मैं क्या करूँ? भाई बात करो. Let your feelings
Exactly.
go. There is a reason कि therapy exists. There is a reason कि दुनिया के सबसे बड़े सबसे सक्सेसफुल लोग भी थेरेपी जाते हैं. इंडिया में ना मेंटल
Exactly.
हेल्थ को इन लोगों ने बहुत गंदा इंप्रेशन दे के रखा है कि ये पागल है. मेंटल हेल्थ इज़ अ वेरी रियल थिंग. I hope and I pray that every single one of you understands the severity of mental health, understands that it is not you being a social outcast, and that anybody and everybody, in my opinion, should at least talk to a therapist once in their life.
Exactly.
भाई आपको नहीं
Agreed.
पता कि आपके अंदर क्या suppressed feelings रखी हुई हैं आपने. And I
कोई
can
अंदाजा
guarantee
नहीं.
you that by the end of that session with that therapist, ना, you will walk out a happier person. और
Exactly,
कुछ नहीं तो you will
exactly.
walk out of that session a happier person because you will understand कि I am going somewhere with my life now. There is a direction that has been imposed. So with that
Talking
being
itself
said,
is a
man,
therapy, bro. Talking itself is a
100%,
therapy, but people
100%.
don't understand that. And then
what is therapy?
on
Man? Therapy में बात ही तो करते हैं वो.
exact और कुछ नहीं करते. और
100%.
पर लोग वही है ना.
हाँ, they'll be like, आप बात करो हमसे यार. लोगों को लगता है अरे थेरेपी में जाऊंगा वो क्या क्या सवाल करेगी यार, मैं कैसे नहीं भाई, ऐसा नहीं होता. थेरेपी में वो नहीं होता जो आप लोगों को डर लगता है. थेरेपी में वो आपसे बात करेंगे, वो आपको सवाल, इंटरव्यू नहीं है. थेरेपी इज नॉट एन इंटरव्यू. लोगों को लग रहा है थेरेपी
भाई-
इंटरव्यू होता है. भाई फट जाती है लोगों की कि थेरेपिस्ट के पास कैसे जाऊँ मैं. अरे भाई क्या मतलब कैसे जाऊँ मैं
क्योंकि-
थेरेपिस्ट के पास यार.
हाँ, क्योंकि हमें बड़ा ऐसे किया गया ना कि हम अपने डर के बारे में बात नहीं कर सकते.
Exactly.
पर तुम अपने डर के बारे में बात नहीं करोगे ना तो वो तुम्हें और डर आएगा.
Yeah.
फिर ये इस लाइफ में और डर में कोई फर्क नहीं रह जाएगा.
Don't worry
That is the reason
about
you
the
need to
fact.
talk.
100%. Don't
Exactly.
worry about the fact that अरे क्या होगा. अगर ये सोच के भी तो चलो ना, अगर आपकी जिंदगी डर से जीते हो तो ये भी तो सोच के चलो कि अगर आप नहीं गए तो क्या होगा.
Exactly.
ठीक है. If you don't do
Precisely,
the
yeah.
needful, if you don't do the needful to stop yourselves from doing something horrible, what then? अगर कुछ हो गया, who is to blame? You, because you
Right.
had the tools to deal with it, but you never dealt with it, and then you don't have any obligation. भाई उसके बाद कोई आपको नहीं बचा सकता. You then don't have the chance to say कि मेरे साथ ये नहीं होना चाहिए था. मैं mentally ill हूँ, या I have some demons in my head. You know you have an option to go see a therapist. You know you have an option to talk. Even if you don't want to go to a therapist, भाई अपने बेस्ट फ्रेंड को पकड़ो, कोने में लो और बात करो.
Right.
It is
कोई नहीं मिल
ridiculous.
रहा है, हमसे बात करो यार, हम बैठे
Yeah,
हैं.
man.
हम
People
बात करेंगे.
criminalize the topic of conversation. And that is why the partial graduate exists, because we don't give a rat's ass about what you think is right to talk about or what is not right to talk about. हम बात करेंगे, सुनना है सुनो, नहीं सुनना है ना तो वो Spotify में ना X भी होता है कोने में, उसको बंद कर दो और जाके अपना काम करो या जो करना करो.
अपनी उंगली का सही इस्तेमाल करो, उसे बंद कर दो. फिर
कहीं जहाँ उंगली करनी चाहिए ना वहाँ उंगली करो, जहाँ उंगली नहीं करनी चाहिए ना वहाँ उंगली करके अपने आप को पता नहीं क्या साबित करने की कोशिश मत करो, because it will get you nowhere in life, and that is a proven fact. The biggest names in the world have said it.
Exactly. And then once again, मेरे सारे दोस्तों, all my friends, आप लोग अगर सुन रहे हो, all my friends, मैंने फिर से बोला है कि if you have ever done this, don't ever think of doing this again to anybody. और कभी किया नहीं है तो अगर इसको सुन लिया तो आगे वैसे भी ऐसा कोई ख्याल आने वाला नहीं है. एंड सारी मेरी बहनें, माताएं, आप लोगों के लिए, डोंट लेट दिस हैपन टू यू. आई एम रिपीटिंग माई सेल्फ अगेन एंड अगेन, डोंट लेट दिस हैपन टू यू. आपका भाई, आपका बाप कोई नहीं समझ रहा, हम बैठे हैं. अगर आप हमें सुन रहे हो, यू कैन ऑलवेज रीच आउट टू अस. कहीं भी हो, हमसे जो होगा हम करेंगे, बिकॉज दिस इज समथिंग दैट एज फॉर मी इज जस्ट इनह्यूमन. लाइक आई कैन नॉट लिव विद दैट कि मेरा पड़ोसी है वो अल्कोहलिक है और वो अपनी बीवी को मार रहा है, तो वो उनके मियाँ बीवी के बीच की बात नहीं है. अगर वो ऐसा होता तो वो उसे मारता ही नहीं और उसकी आवाज मेरे घर तक आती नहीं. और उसकी आवाज मेरे घर तक आ गई है तो अब ये मेरा मॉरल ऑब्लिगेशन है कि मैं इसके बारे में कुछ करूं.
100%.
नहीं तो वो जितना गलत है उससे ज्यादा गलत मैं हूँ.
100%.
पर मेरे अंदर वो एक्सेप्टेंस है. हाँ एग्जैक्टली, मेरे अंदर वो एक्सेप्टेंस है और मैं करना चाहता हूँ. इसीलिए आज हमने सिर्फ इसके बारे में बात की और हम अपने आप को बार बार रिपीट कर रहे हैं. That's it, bro. That's it.
With that,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for a deep dive into what we believed was a very passionate subject that we had to talk about. So I do apologize that this wasn't one of our regular episodes where we try to keep things light-hearted. होता है भाई कभी कभी. As we spoke about in the very first subject of the partial graduate, हम यहाँ पता नहीं करके आते कि हम किस बारे में बात करने वाले हैं, ठीक है ना. Me and Binu, we didn't talk for a good 2 weeks before recording this episode for you guys.
Exactly.
तो हम कोई स्क्रिप्ट फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम कोई ट्रेडमार्क या कोई पंच वर्ड्स फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं गूगल में से ढूंढ के कि क्या हिट होगा और क्या नहीं हिट होगा. We are here to put our thoughts and our feelings out there. If you can relate to these feelings, if you can relate to these thoughts, share this episode, share it with whoever you believe needs to hear this. If you know someone who's on the fence when it comes to mental health, who's on the fence when it comes to dealing with certain things like this, share this episode with them. अक्सर टाइम बहुत होता है भाई कि दो लोग जब किसी एक्चुअल चीज़ के बारे में बात कर रहे होते हैं ना, तो तीसरा बंदा उसको सुनता है and gives that person the ability to then not make the wrong decisions in life.
Yeah,
You never know.
You think you're
You never know what someone might be dealing with. You never know what someone might be going through. But it is your moral obligation, as we've always said, to try and help society be a better place for us to live in, and most importantly, our future kids to live in. Because just because हमारे पेरेंट्स के पास वो एबिलिटी नहीं थी कि वो कुछ ऐसा कर सकें कि सोसाइटी एज अ होल चेंज हो जाए, इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि हम आज उस पोजीशन में नहीं है कि हम ऐसा कुछ कर सकें कि सोसाइटी एज अ होल चेंज हो जाए.
exactly.
So big
and
ups.
then if you as a man think that you are on that verge where you are being pushed by your partner, that there is no other way just to hit her, or that is the easier way to go about it, talk to us, man. Talk to us. We'll
100%,
tell you. There are 10,000 ways to look at it. Just get over with it.
Don't give into your demons, man. Don't give into your demons.
Exactly.
Right? No one is
It's really
perfect.
easy.
No one is perfect in this world. 100%. We'll be the first to admit कि कोई perfect पैदा नहीं होता, सब में flaws होते
हम
हैं.
तो बिल्कुल नहीं है. देख,
हाँ,
हमें
100%.
दुनिया का नहीं, हमें अपना तो पता है
100%.
और तब भी हम यहाँ हैं.
But we understand कि there is something that can always be done about it. आप हमेशा कुछ कर सकते हो उस बारे में.
And it's never too late. It is
never ever too late. Binu is absolutely right on this one. So make sure that you guys do the needful, understand the grander scheme of things. अपने आप को हमेशा एक ऐसे माइंडसेट में रखो जहां आप ओपन रहो नई चीज़ों के लिए, नए कॉन्सेप्ट्स के लिए. एज अ सोसाइटी आप समझो कि कहाँ जा रही है दुनिया और कहाँ दुनिया को जाने से आप रोक नहीं सकते जस्ट बिकॉज आप नहीं चाहते कि ऐसा कुछ हो. आपको ये बात समझनी होगी. ये बहुत कॉमन चीज़ है कि लोग अक्सर टाइम बहुत लोग देखते हैं कि ये हो रहा है यार, मैं तो नहीं चाहता कि ये हो, वो फिर भी होगा. तो दो ही ऑप्शन है आपके पास, या तो आप समझ जाओ कि वो होगा और उस हिसाब से अपनी ज़िंदगी आगे जियो, या वहीं सड़ के बैठ जाओ और अपने पूरी पीढ़ियों को यही समझाते रहो कि ये नहीं होना चाहिए, एंड देन बिकम वन ऑफ दोज फैक्टर्स ऑफ फिल्थ इन मॉडर्न डे सोसाइटी.
और
It's a choice. It's a
have
choice.
the balls to stand right there and tell
100%.
कि मैं नहीं चाहता ऐसा होगा और मैं इसके लिए मेरे से जो बन पड़ेगा मैं वो सब कुछ करूंगा और बाकी जो होगा होगा.
Yeah, so
एटलीस्ट मैं खुद को तो जवाब दे पाऊंगा.
It's a choice. It's a choice.
I never gave in. I had the choice and I made the right choice and I made sure कि मैं उस बात को जहां तक जितने लोगों तक पहुंचा सकूं मैंने पहुंचाया because I was concerned.
You know,
I did not want that life for my children.
100%, bro.
उसके बाद वो 20 साल बाद वो जिंदगी जिएंगे तो वो सिर्फ आपको ही ब्लेम करेंगे.
People are so scared to pick a side, bro. How often have you seen this, bro? People are so scared to pick a side, यार. So scared, especially when it comes to social issues. इतने डरपोक है ना, bro, लोग कि they will never put their name behind something. उन लोगों की फट जाती है, bro. When it comes to standing for what you believe in, ना, अक्सर टाइम मैंने ये नोटिस किया है, bro. क्यों? अगर आप ये चीज़ के बारे में विश्वास रखते हो तो स्टैंड अप फॉर इट, बिलीव इन इट विद एवरीथिंग दैट यू हैव. बिकॉज ऐसा भी हो सकता है भाई कि आपके बिलीफ फैक्टर की वजह से ही वो चीज़ आगे बढ़ पाई. हमें नहीं पता कि व्हाट वन पर्सन्स इन्फ्लुएंस कैन बी इन टुडेज वर्ल्ड. ठीक है ना, एक बंदा बहुत कुछ कर सकता है इस दुनिया में. यू डोंट नो इफ दैट नेक्स्ट पर्सन इज यू. एग्जैक्टली. Stand for what you believe in. Stand for what you fucking believe in is what I'll say again and again and again. Do not let this fall on deaf ears, people. This is a very important subject. This is a very important issue. Make sure that you do it due diligence and justice. Because I hope and I pray that you never are in a predicament where you have to face this on your own. And I only ask you one thing in return. That you always think about the ones that have dealt with this on their own.
Right. Yeah, man.
That is all I ask of you.
Exactly. On that note, I think.
Yes, Binu, any parting words, bro?
Bro, like I've spoken a lot today. The only thing, once again, I want to say is, that. Like it's my humble request that if you're listening to this and if you can help even one person, like who you think is on the verge of this situation, this domestic violence thing, where if somebody thinks that he can hit somebody, either reach out to them or reach out to us, And as I said, I am a Mr. Nobody. I have no existence in this world, but still I will try everything in my power to help you. Because that's my moral obligation as a human, and that's what was the first thing that my mom taught me. कि तू कुछ भी होने से पहले इंसान का बच्चा है, वो नहीं जाना चाहिए तेरे अंदर कभी से. And that is the reason I am making all these efforts, because again ये आज का शुरू क्यों हुआ, because I just spoke to one of my friends, and it just gave me such deep insight, and it still has such an impact on me, that I still believe that if someday I'll do something to ensure कि इन चीजों को अगर रोका जा सके तो कुछ किया जाए उसके बारे में.
100%.
अभी तो मैं बोल सकता हूँ और मैं बोल रहा हूँ, but if I'll be in that position, having that power to do something, if required, I'll kick people's ass as well.
100%.
I'm saying that on air.
100%, man.
Because this is bloody not acceptable. Yeah.
It isn't. And there is no if and but about it. There is a red line. If you cross it, there is no going back. It's simple.
If not me, somebody else will come to kick your ass.
Believe you me when I say there are a lot of people out there who will do you damage like you've never witnessed damage before if you as much as do something close to harming someone who cannot defend themselves. We are not the only two people who share this thought process. You never know, bhai. So even if you think that whatever we have said so far is nonsense na, and if you are one of these people you be like अरे मेरे को हाथ उठाना होगा तो मैं हाथ उठाऊंगा. एक बात याद रखना भाई, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा जब तू हाथ उठा देगा और कोई ऐसा बंदा होगा मौजूद जिसने या तो सुन लिया या देख लिया, और उसके बाद जो तेरे साथ होगा उसके जिम्मेदार सिर्फ तू है. That's it.
और उन हालातों में पहुंचते से पहले सुधर जाए, इसीलिए हम ये बात कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि उसके बाद कुछ नहीं बचेगा तेरे पास. That is why I mentioned, if there is someone who after listening to this podcast, after listening to a conversation, still is on the hell-bent mindset कि नहीं, अगर मेरा हाथ उठना है तो मेरा हाथ उठना है, तो भाई ठीक है, आप वैसे हो, आप वैसे रहो. If you are so stuck if you are a stick in the mud and you don't want to move, but remember, bro, not every stick in the mud stays there for as long as you'd want that stick in the mud to stay there. तो अपने आप को संभालो. ट्राई एंड बी अ बेटर इंडिविजुअल, ट्राई एंड बी अ बेटर ह्यूमन बीइंग. जैसे बीरू ने अभी बोला, इंसान का बच्चा बन बेटा, इंसान का.
That being said, this has been the Partial Graduate. We'll be back before you know it. Hopefully not as long as the initial break was. So stay tuned to our social channels, man. The link to all of the mental health is down below. Please give it a shot. I will pin it to the top of the description. I will not even put it down below. It'll be on the top of the description. Go through it if you have anyone who wants to listen to it, or if you have anyone who wants to come on and share their experiences about this as well. We would be more than happy for that. Reach out to us. And with that, this has been the Partial Graduate. We'll see you guys real soon.
Bye bye. Take care. Good night. Stay safe, and please don't do this.